Hi everybody, Jasper's back with me today. Aren't you, Jasper? In fact, Jasper, we've had a good time doing these videos together, haven't we? You've really enjoyed it, haven't you, Jasper? Jasper, just to say thank you for helping me, I've got you something. Would you like something? I thought you'd like something. Okay. Jasper says, is it a box of chocolates? You'd like a box of chocolates, wouldn't you, Jasper? You really likes those. Oh, you'd like one of those as well, wouldn't you? Jasper says, is it a monkey scooter? You'd like a monkey scooter, wouldn't you, Jasper? Oh, we'd definitely like one of those. Oh, you like one of those as well, would you? Jasper says, is it a monkey rope swing? Would you like one of those? You'd like one of those as well. Or is it a monkey trampoline? You'd like one of those, wouldn't you? Yeah. Well, Jasper, here's my gift for you. Are you ready? My gift for you to say thank you for helping me with all these videos is a banana. Jasper, do you like that? Really? That's getting so excited. He loves bananas, don't you, Jasper? He wants to go and eat it now. Yeah, not surprisingly, he so loves bananas. See you, Jasper. Take care. Bye. Oh, Jasper's gone. Isn't he great? We love Jasper. Wasn't he good with that? You know, he didn't want those bigger things, big box of chocolates, a scooter, a rope swing, a trampoline. He didn't want any of those. Well, he did want those, but he was grateful for just a simple banana. He was grateful just for that small thing of having a banana. It makes me think this. It makes me think, you know, we need to be grateful for small things as well. It tells us in the Bible, be thankful, be grateful, count your blessings, even for those small things. And if you think about it, I think all of us in our life can be grateful for some things. Even if it's just a small thing, we can be grateful for that. Jasper with his banana was grateful for that. What can you be grateful for? What small thing can you be grateful for? Have a think about it now. What can you be grateful for? What small thing can you be grateful for? Have a think, have a pause, have a stop. Okay, yeah. Being thankful for small things. It reminds me of a story in the Bible about a rich man who owned some land. It reminds me also of the story that I told you the other day about a man who owned a vineyard. Well, this man owned a vineyard as well, a place where he grew his grapes. And when his grapes were ready, he went into the town to look for some workers to employ for the day. And he found some workers early in the morning that were looking for work. And he said to them, if you come and work for me today, I will give you 1 gold coin. And that was the usual pay for the day. And so those workers said, yeah, we'll come and work for you for 1 gold coin. Yeah, great. We'll come and do it. And so they worked all day, picking the grapes and carrying the grapes and crushing the grapes and squeezing out the juice from the grapes. About 3 hours later, the man went back into the town and there were still some men hanging about in the town looking for work. And he said to them, do you want to come and work for me as well? And they said, yeah, we'd like to work for you. We haven't got any other employment. We'll work for you as well today. And so they came and worked for him, crushing those grapes, picking those grapes, crushing those grapes and squeezing the juice out, along with those other men that had already been working 3 hours. And about 3 hours later, he went back into town and there were still some men hanging about looking for work. And they agreed to come and work for him as well. So they worked for the man, doing the same jobs as the men who had been already working for hours and hours and hours. They'd already been working and they came and joined them with these new men as well. And then some hours later, the rich man went back into town, and there were still men hanging around looking for work, even though it was now quite late on in the day. And he said to them, "Come and work for me if you want to." "Yeah, we will come and work for you." "Yeah, no problem. We need work." And so they came and joined the others, picking the grapes, carrying the grapes, crushing the grapes, squeezing the juice out of the grapes. And some men by now had been working hours and hours and hours. They must have been hot and tired and sweaty. Oh! But they had been working all day, and they were joined by these men that had only worked for a little bit. By the end of the day, the rich man, the landowner, it was pay time, and he decided to give his pay to the men who had been working all day. And he started giving the payout, giving to those ones that he'd employed last, the ones that he'd got late on in the day. And he gave them 1 gold coin. They'd only been working for just a few hours, and when the men who had been working all day saw that those men who had just been working for 1 or 2 hours were given a gold coin, they were thinking, "Wow, we're going to get loads of money. They've just been working a little bit and they've got a gold coin. We've been working all day. We're going to get loads of money. What's he going to give us?" The rich man, he gave them the same amount. He gave them also a 1 gold coin. And they grumbled and they groaned and they said, "Well, we've been working all day and they've only been working just 1 or 2 hours and we're giving the same." And the landowner, the rich man, said this, "Well, you agreed at the start of the day to work for me for 1 gold coin, and that's what I'm giving you. Don't grumble and groan just because I'm generous. Be happy with what you've got." It reminds me of us. We can be a little bit like that. We can be a little bit like those men at the start of the day, grumbling and groaning sometimes. But of course that story, the rich man in the story, is a little bit like God, because the rich man was generous. He was generous and kind to all sorts of different people. He employed them all right throughout the day, and he gave them money. God is generous and kind. And I suppose the workers, a little bit like me and you sometimes, we can be a bit grumbly and groany and wanting more. The Bible makes it clear. Let's be thankful. Let's be grateful even for the small things, not just wanting more all the time, not comparing ourselves with other people thinking we wish we were like those and we wish we had the same as other people, but be grateful for what we do have. Can you be like that? Shall we say a prayer? Dear God, thank you for the things that we do have. Please help us to be grateful for what we have, even the small things in life. Amen. Thanks everybody. I'm going to go see Jasper again. Take care.